Good evening, Americans. This is your favorite alien on the evening of Wednesday, August 16th, 2023. Well, I see Miss Fanny Willis over in Georgia got her wish and got her fourth indictment of former President Trump and 18 other cohorts. Well, in the lesson for you Americans, which you haven't learned, and you should have by now, because this is going to be a repeat of stuff that's gone through in time after time. Give you two examples, actually three examples, okay? The three examples are: number one, Argentina, Juan Domingo Perón. Boy, those people over there were like crazy right-wing extremist Republicans. Those Peronistas, oh boy, they never learned their lesson, did they? And to this day, they're still around. Peronistas are still there. Even though Juan Domingo Perón kicked the bucket almost 40 years ago. Second example. In my home country of Panama, there was a guy named Arnulfo Arias Madrid, who ran for president more time than Donald Trump and won. Yeah, unlike Donald Trump, who lost or stole the election. Arnulfo Arias won, but he never served a full term because he was Nazi. The people loved him. I mean, they voted him in, just like you crazy Republicans. But he was always deposed. He went 4 for 4. Yeah, ain't that something? Well, that's a good betting average, right? Yo-ho. Let's see. Trump's gone 1 for 2, maybe 1 for 3, and you haven't learned the lesson. Okay. And Arnulfo Arias died in '89. His wife, at the time that he married, after he got deposed, came back and became president of Panama in the early 21st century, 1999. As the Arnulfistas, as we still call them, he changed the party name. It used to be Panameñista, now it's Arnulfistas. Yeah, okay. Same as the Peronistas over in Argentina. And she left office in shambles. Well, just like Trump has, huh? And her husband before her. And then you got, of course, Haiti, where Papa Doc and Baby Doc Duvalier. Family names, see what I mean? Yeah. Just like the Trumpies. I mean, you really gonna vote for Trump with 4 indictments, 91 counts against him? Really? You are really gonna vote for a guy like that? Only in America. That's what I say. In any other country, you wouldn't have him running for president, unless, of course, he had extremists behind him with guns and stuff, and says, "You get in there and you vote for him. If you don't, we shoot ya." And believe me, in Panama in the 1960s and 40s, Whew. Noriega did that in the 1980s. He was very bad about that. Yeah. Another guy that you had the people, and they still are there today, even though he's passed away a long time ago. You Americans revere him, but he was a very bad president. Charles de Gaulle! Oh boy, the Gaullist. Mm-hmm. Yeah, de Gaulle. And the Gaullists. The Gaullists are still there. But Charles de Gaulle, he was just not good at being president. Oh boy, not good at all. So France to this day has had these extremist guys that came in after Charles de Gaulle because there was never any, what you say, coexistence in France. You had George Pompidou, which was a yes man for Mr. de Gaulle for a long time. Well, he kicked the bucket in 72. You know, poor him. And then you had Valéry Giscard d'Estaing. Poor guy. He just happened to be president like Gerald R. Ford. But you see what I mean, Americans. The Gaullists are still there in France. And, Macron has some of the Gaullists because Macron's got some of the Gaullist ideas. Crazy, huh? But not as crazy as Francois Mitterrand. Oh, no, he was extremist up there. And you guys are still voting for Donald J. Trump or even Joseph Biden. Oh, boy. What a combination of presidents you got today. That's like voting that lady into France and the presidency. She's worse than Mr. Macron. Oh boy, if she ever gets to be president of France, you guys, those Frenchies are going to be French fries. Yeah. But back to you Americans. See what I mean? The people that were there before that. Or you can even look at China. Mao Zedong. Yeah. Well, nobody likes Mao Zedong these days. Remember, he had the Gang of Four. Yeah. Including his wifey. Mm-hmm. Well, Chu and Lai got lucky. He kicked the bucket before this bad stuff happened. Poor Chu. Yeah. But when Mao Zedong died, then you had a crazy guy named Deng Xiaoping who turned China to what it is today. And the present president of China, he's taking it more extreme than Deng Xiaoping ever was. So you still have that problem. Heck, oh, and don't forget your home neighbor to the north, Canada, Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Oh, yeah. People would vote Pierre Elliott Trudeau in, and he was one of the prime ministers that really messed up Canada. It almost came into blows for succession between the French Canadians, or the Froggies, and the English. And don't forget the Newfies and the Northwest Territory, which finally got to be separated into Nuat and the Northwest Territories. But, between the Frenchies and the Newfies, they had a legitimate beef in Canada. Have they finally corrected that beef? I have no idea. Only Canadians can tell you that, and they'll say, Now you see, Americans, now you join the club. Those of you who are going to vote for Donald J. Trump on the Republican side, talk about watermelons for brains. And those of you who are going to vote for Joseph Biden on the Democratic side, I can't say watermelons for brains on you. You had a short circuit there somewhere. Did you talk to the guy from the movie Short Circuit there? Uh-huh. Yeah. You must talk to that robot, huh? Because, boy, that's the only way you're going to vote for Joseph Biden. Oh, boy. So you got watermelons for brains, extremists, rightists, Republicans voting for Donald J. Trump. Disaster. And those extremist leftist Democrats who Joseph Biden is the way to go. So when your country dissolves into nothingness, the only ones they have to blame are you. What the politicians call those dumb American people. You did it again. This is your favorite alien saying, the only electable person that you have there is Freddy the freeloader. But would you guys put him up there and tell both of these parties and extremists that we've had enough? No. Anyway, this is your favorite alien saying, vote for Freddy the freeloader. Good day.